Welcome to The Gym Explainer, powered by MaxMembers.ai. Today we're going to talk about a mindset shift that can honestly make or break your fitness business. We're talking about always be recruiting.
Hey, a huge welcome to everyone listening in, gym owners, operators, managers, salespeople, you entrepreneurs, and all you amazing personal trainers. And hey, a quick heads up for you folks looking to open a new gym, acquire another one, or maybe you just need some working capital. We can help with funding options up to $500K. It's unsecured and there are no restrictions on how you use it. You can check us out over at fmconsulting.net.
All right, let's just jump right into a scenario I'm sure every single one of us has lived through. You walk in one morning, and your absolute rock star, your best trainer, your top salesperson, that person who holds the front desk together, they give you their 2 weeks' notice. What do? That sinking feeling in your stomach, that moment of panic, that is exactly what we are going to solve today.
Now, the insights for this explainer are pulled from a fantastic white paper by jthomas, and our whole goal is to give you actionable steps you can use right away. So, here's the plan. First, we'll dig into the problem with panic hiring. Then, we'll introduce the always be recruiting mindset. After that, we'll show you how it actually protects and grows your gym. And finally, we'll give you a simple system you can build for yourself.
Okay, so let's start with the problem with panic hiring. You know, in the fitness world, turnover isn't really an if, it's a when. People's lives change, they move on, it happens. But if you only start looking for a replacement after someone leaves, you've already lost the game. And being behind the 8 ball has some really serious consequences. You rush things, right? You hire someone who doesn't quite fit the culture, you don't have the time to train and onboard them properly, and this just puts a massive strain on your existing team, member satisfaction starts to dip, and you'll eventually see it hit your bottom line. It's this incredible ripple effect, all from one bad rush decision.
You know, the real danger here isn't just about filling one empty spot. Just think about it for a second. When you're short-staffed, who picks up all the slack? It's always your best people. They're the ones taking on extra classes, covering more shifts, and eventually, they just get burned out. And that leads to frustration, and suddenly you're at risk of losing not just one employee, but your entire A-team.
So how do you break this reactive cycle? Well, it takes shifting your entire philosophy. You have to stop looking at recruiting as a one-off task you do when there's an emergency. You have to start treating it like a core business system, just as vital as your marketing or your sales process.
And this quote from jthomas, it just says it all, doesn't it? The truly great trainers, the best managers, the top salespeople, they aren't sitting at home scrolling through job boards. Nope, they are already working somewhere else, maybe even for your direct competitor. You have to find them before you need them.
And this leads us to the core concept here, building a talent pipeline. Think of it like a sports team's bench. It's a list of people that you've already met, you vetted, and you just know would be a great fit for your culture. So when a spot finally opens up, you're not panicking, you're just making a phone call. This becomes your secret weapon.
So what's the real payoff for making this shift in your mindset? Well, it's huge. A proactive recruiting system doesn't just prevent disasters. It actually becomes a powerful engine that actively protects and grows your entire business. Let's look at exactly how.
I mean, the contrast here is just night and day. On one side, you've got panic hiring, which means expensive ads, wasted time training people who don't stick around, and lost productivity. But on the other side, you have strategic hiring. That means lower costs, better quality team members, fewer mistakes, and you actively strengthen your gym's culture with every single person you bring on board.
And let's talk about what really matters, revenue. Your members absolutely crave consistency. They want to see those same friendly faces, get the same high-quality coaching every single time. When your team is stable, that experience is protected. And that consistency, it builds trust. That trust builds retention. And we all know retention is what builds long-term, predictable revenue. It's a straight line.
And over time, something really amazing starts to happen. Your reputation changes. You stop being the gym that's always desperately looking for people, and you become a talent magnet. You get known in your community as the place where great people want to work, and the best people start coming to you.
Now, I know this all sounds great in theory, but you're probably wondering, how do I actually put this into practice? Well, the good news is you can start with a simple, practical system today. We're going to walk you through 5 steps that are not overwhelming at all to get you started.
All right, let's break this system down. First, build relationships in your community. Go to local fitness events, workshops, not just to network, but to genuinely connect with potential talent. Second, leverage your social media. Don't just post class schedules. Post behind-the-scenes stuff that shows off your incredible team culture. Make people wish they worked there. Third, maintain an interest list.
Seriously, a simple spreadsheet of great people you meet is a goldmine for the future. Fourth, encourage employee referrals. Your best staff know other great people. Create a simple system that rewards them for introductions. And finally, number 5, treat recruiting like marketing. You should be constantly selling your gym as the best place to build a career.
Look, here's the bottom line. When you adopt the always be recruiting mindset, you fundamentally change your business. Your team transforms from a potential source of stress into your single greatest, most reliable strength.
And this final thought from Jim Thomas really says it all. Imagine the freedom of not having to worry about who might leave. Instead, you can focus all your energy on the amazing talent that's ready and waiting to come in and make your gym even better. Because that's what this system creates. It creates stability, and that stability builds momentum. Your members are happy, your team is strong, and that momentum builds profit. When you are always building your team, your business truly becomes unstoppable.
To dive deeper into these strategies and build your own system, make sure you contact Jim Thomas. You can reach him at 214-629-7223 or shoot him an email at jthomas@fmconsulting.net. And also, a huge shout out to our sponsor, Gym Business Manager, for the best gym software out there. You can check them out at gymbusinessmanager.com. Thanks for joining us for this explainer.